Hello everyone, I am Eleazar Santos Tejada. This short recording is part of Advanced English 2 from UNAT University. At this time, I will refer a couple of aspects in culture from Japan. When we talk about Japan, the first mental pictures we have are that Japan is very famous because of computers, technology, cars, infrastructure, and education, among others. This is true, but as well we need to remember that this country is profoundly proud of their traditions and behaviors, and they have preserved those customs and traditions through the years. So it is expected from us to respect those behaviors, those traditions, and if possible, practice some of those. The first aspect is the greeting. The most popular way is to bow. It is expected we bow one to each other as a very common and particular way of greeting people there. They say that the more deeper you bow, the more respect you show, because it is not the same for everyone. This greeting in this way depends on the person you are addressing to, because it's not the same or the same formality for your friends or your relatives than when you bow to your boss, to your teacher, or some superior. Another cultural aspect very common and recognized is the fact of punctuality. It is expected that you be on time. You must be on time to your dates, to your meetings, or to any of your responsibilities, because this is one way to show respect for the other person or for the other people that are waiting for you. Punctuality is very useful and practiced for them. Another cultural aspect is the fact of removing our shoes when we are entering to a temple or to a house. It is expected that you remove your shoes before entering to a house or to a temple. Usually the guest provides some slippers to go into, but if not, you can go into the house barefoot or even in socks. Once you have taken off your shoes, don't throw them away, making a mess. The idea is you put them together in a neatly way. Another cultural aspect to highlight is the fact that in Japan there is no tipping in any circumstance. It is not expected that you leave a tip when you go to a shop, to a restaurant, or to any place when you have bought or paid for any service or for anything. They consider that the price is the price and you don't have to pay more. Another aspect has relation with the food or the way how they eat. It is expected that you as a tourist consume a lot of rice. Rice is the very common and famous product of the economy in Japan, but as well rice is seen as part of the culture, of the life of Japanese people. So it is expected that you consume a lot of rice in different presentations throughout the day, because it is in the diet of the Japanese people in different ways. Another aspect related to the food or the way how they eat, maybe for us as Western cultures is kind of disgusting or uncomfortable, the fact of making noises when we are eating. But for them it's kind of normal, the fact of making noises, especially if they are consuming some kind of liquids, soups or noodles. So it is expected from them to slurp or make loud noises while they are eating, and they consider this is a normal practice that means for them that they are enjoying the product they are eating. As well, it is expected that you try to use, or at least try to learn a little bit how to use chopsticks. Chopsticks are used for eating, and once you are at the table, you must respect this place and these kind of actions, because it is not expected that you pierce the food with the chopsticks. It is not expected that you play with the chopsticks. It is not expected that you make any unnecessary movement from your chopsticks. As well, it's not expected that you cross the chopsticks once you have ended your meals, or because you are maybe speaking or drinking something, because the fact of crossing the chopsticks over the bowl or on the table, really this is part of one ritual for the funeral. In this occasion, they refer that is part of the religion when they offer rice to the dead people. So you must be really aware with this kind of unnecessary movement or practices, because can be offensive for them. That's all in this occasion. Thank you very much, and see you next time.